Friends, family, former colleagues, and loved ones gathered at the Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception on Monday to honor the life of Marius St, a former vice president of the Caribbean Development Bank (CDB), who passed away on August 12. Daniel Best, the current CDB president, described St. Rose's life as, quote, not fleeting, not ordinary, but profound, transformative, and enduring. Upon his passing, the CDB's social media account had described him as, quote, a towering figure in Caribbean development, an uncompromising regionalist, and a pivotal architect of the bank's operational and strategic foundation.
Mr. St. Rose joined the Caribbean Development Bank back in 1975 as an economist in the Economics and Project Analysis Division. His brilliance and commitment propelled him to serve as the Deputy Director of the Policy Advisory and Planning Division, Director of the Economics and Programming Department, and ultimately Vice President of Operations. He also chaired the bank's Training Committee and its Loans Committee. In each of these roles, he did not merely manage, built, he revolutionized, he inspired. Indeed, long before we named it as such, he lived out what we now call our guiding mantra: innovate, transform, thrive. It is for this reason that we choose to remember him through these themes today, for they are the language of our present and the legacy of his past.
Dr. Hyginus Leon, a former CDB president, delivered the eulogy. He considered St. Rose his mentor.
A good name is more desirable than great riches, Proverbs 22:1. And Marius cherished that truth, living it into being every ordinary day. Second, Marius was the strategist of backroom counsel, the pillar of Caribbean excellence. In the craft of nation building and Caribbean regionalism, Marius was a builder of institutions and a protector of boundaries, not just financial, but ethical, choosing to not shout accomplishments and letting results speak. Indeed, I can proudly say he earned the mark of a distinguished son of St. Lucia.
St. Rose joined the CDB in 1975 as an economist. According to the bank, his keen judgment and strategic vision quickly propelled him through successive leadership roles, including Deputy Director of the Policy Advisory and Planning Division, Director of the Economics and Programming Department, and ultimately Vice President of Operations. A representative for Professor Vivian Roberts, a former University of the West Indies employee, Agatha Modest, asserted that St. Rose, as a visionary architect of the CDB, gave selflessly as a leader, teacher, mentor, and advisor, expecting nothing in return.
Marius lived a full life, brimming over with service, kindness, love, laughter, and generosity. He is gone, but will never forgotten. He will long be remembered for his selflessness and generosity of spirit. May he rest in peace.
Under his stewardship, the CDB became the first regional institution to achieve a AAA credit rating, developed its first strategic plan, and transformed the staff pension scheme into a sustainable, region-wide facility that ensures security and dignity in retirement. Gina Filippi, HDS News Force.